Hi everyone, this is Arissa. Welcome back to yet another video. Today we are talking about a camera I've been waiting for since November 2022. I've been tweeting non-stop about it and hoping for an update, and it's finally here. This is the DJI Pocket 3. The new DJI Pocket 3 is a massive improvement from its predecessor. As a user of the first Osmo Pocket and then upgrading to the Pocket 2, I was really excited to see what DJI had in store for the Pocket 3. And boy, they delivered. Here's a TLDR of the major improvements that come with the DJI Pocket 3 before we go into the details. It now has a 1-inch CMOS sensor, high ISO with improved low-light capabilities. The lens has a 20mm focal length with an aperture of f2.0, which comes with a minimal focusing distance of 20cm. It also has the ability to shoot 4K 120fps in slow motion mode. Another big change is the screen. It is a 2-inch OLED screen which rotates to turn on the Pocket 3, and you also have the ability to rotate it back to portrait mode and have it shoot in 9:16 for all your TikTok and Instagram reels. The Pocket 3 has built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth now, so you can connect wirelessly to your phone. On the software end of things, you can shoot in a new D-Log flat color profile, which you can color correct in post. There is also 10-bit shooting with an improved Active Track 6.0, which tracks the subject better. With all these features packed, it still manages to keep it to a relatively small size and weighs only 179 grams. Now we go into the details. A disclaimer, I only have the Pocket 3 for 1 week, which means I'll have a very limited time to test out the camera. But coming as a heavy user of the Pocket 2, I'm pretty confident about nailing down the improvements from its predecessor and why I'm so excited about this new Pocket 3. If you look at the design of the Pocket 3, you can immediately notice a few key differences about it compared to the Pocket 2. It's slightly larger, but that's owing to the larger 1-inch sensor as well. But besides that, you can also see that the joystick is now built in, whereas you had to buy a separate joystick module for the Pocket 2. By default, the Pocket 2 comes with a connector which allows you to plug it into your phone. Now this is due to two reasons. One is that the screen is really small, and plugging it into a phone allows you to see what's on the screen better. At the same time, the Pocket 2 didn't come with the built-in Wi-Fi or Bluetooth module, so you either had to buy one, which I did, to connect to your phone wirelessly or just use a connector. Now that the Pocket 3 comes with a built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, it's possible to connect wirelessly to your phone and for you to access all your controls or to trigger the start and stop of the video via your phone. Another point to make was when the Pocket 2 was connected to a phone via a dongle, is that it's just a terrible way to be filming. You have to be careful that the Pocket 2 doesn't come loose. And this method of shooting and connecting to a phone just doesn't make sense anymore since the action mode was introduced to the iPhone 14 in 2022 and offers decent stabilization. The bigger 2-inch OLED screen is twice as big as Pocket 2's 1-inch screen and definitely offers a much better experience when shooting. And it's really just much easier to tell if your subject is in frame and in focus. Continuing on the story of the built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, it means that there is a huge upgrade to the wireless microphone as well. What sold me on the Pocket 2 was the ability to connect a wireless microphone to the Pocket 2 via the wireless module. I thought it couldn't get any better beyond making the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth built-in, but I was obviously wrong. Just like the Pocket 2's wireless mic was a prelude to the existing DJI wireless microphone, the Pocket 3's wireless mic is our prelude to the new DJI wireless mic 2. This thing connects wirelessly to the Pocket 3, but that's not all. If you have a second one, it means you can connect it to the Pocket 3 as well. This means you can record interviews, conversations, and record vlogs if you have more than one person in the vlog. I also love the design of this new microphone. I can't tell you how many of these wind muffs I've lost on the Pocket 2's wireless microphone, but the new wind muff plugs directly into the 3.5mm jack, holding it securely in place. It also sports a sleek design, and like the DJI's wireless mic, it comes with really strong magnets so you can hold it in place even if your clothing doesn't allow you to clip on the microphone. It automatically connects to the Pocket 3 when you power it on, and the screen will show a green bar to signal that it's picking up on the audio. If your audio peaks, the bar will go further to the right and turn to amber, so you can watch out for your audio peaking. The new wireless microphone also sports improvements from the DJI wireless mic that wasn't previously seen on the Pocket 2's wireless microphone. It has a record button now, so you can record audio independently onto the transmitter itself in case the transmission is out of range or interrupted. I've personally been screwed over by choppy or missing audio so many times, and I can't tell you how important this is. It is also the main reason why I'm using the DJI wireless mic at the moment, because of the native recording on the transmitter. Now back to the Pocket 3. Besides having a cool new way to turn on the camera with a rotating screen, which this millennial is super happy about because it reminds her of old flip phones, it also allows you to rotate to record in 9:16 orientation, which means Gen Zs are going to love it as well because they can now shoot TikToks and Reels in portrait mode. It also allows you to shoot up to 4K 60 in landscape mode, but flip it to portrait and you get 3K 60p. When you hit into the settings mode, you're able to select the different modes like photo, video, time-lapse, slow motion, and panorama. There is now the ability to custom profiles, so you can customize your settings to say, vertical video format for certain lighting conditions and situations, or even go into detail about how much you want the Glamour mode to correct your skin tone or to put on makeup for you. Now I know most tech reviewers wouldn't touch on this point because it's really not important for them, but for the everyday vlogger, despite all there is to say about the abuse of filters, it does make people feel a little bit better to know that their skin's imperfections can be blurred out on days where they don't feel great about themselves. On the Pocket 3, you can trigger the Glamour mode on and off, but you can go into detail on the Nemo app via your phone to adjust settings like the smoothness and brightness of your skin, removing dark under eye circles, changing the size of your lips, nose, cheeks, or putting on makeup on your lips, cheeks, and eyebrows. That said, I would never suggest anyone crank up the settings to the maximum because people can tell when you look overly filtered. You might think you look okay, but really you're not. But a little does go a long way in helping you feel slightly better about yourself and being in front of the camera. I believe in using filters as tools to help you gain confidence in front of the camera. If you have one less thing to worry about, like the way your skin looks, then you can hopefully concentrate on telling a better story through your vlogs and daily narratives. Just remember not to abuse it. I usually avoid using my Pocket 2 in low light conditions because I know the footage will crumble under the noise and pixelation. The bigger sensor of the Pocket 3 means it's able to detect light better, even in low light condition, and it even has the low light mode now. But one thing to note is that the low light mode is limited to 4K 30 fps instead of the 4K 60 when on video mode. The DJI Pocket 3 packs about 1300 mAh of battery, way more than the 875 mAh of the Pocket 2. But aside from bigger battery, it now supports fast charging about 80% of the battery in just 16 minutes and 100% in 32 minutes when used with DJI's 65 watts charger. The battery gives you about 2 hours of recording time, but that's tested in a controlled environment, so I would take that with a pinch of salt. As for the recording time, it still does this thing where it splits up the video every time it reaches a recording size of 16 gigabytes, but it does so without any damage to the recording. So I will send the Creator Combo to test out, and the included accessories are amazing and in my opinion, must-haves when it comes to using the Pocket 3. For starters, there are two handles, what they call an expansion adapter and also the battery handle. The expansion adapter, which is what you see here, just adds on a quarter 20 thread so you can mount it on the tripod and directs the USB charging port to the back. However, it also makes the Pocket 3 much easier to hold. Without this expansion adapter, you're likely to accidentally touch the screen while you're holding the Pocket 3, and that's not very ergonomic if we are being very honest. The other handle is the battery handle, and it comes with 950 milliamps of battery to give your Pocket 3 additional recording time. Like the expansion adapter, it has a quarter 20 thread to screw it on your tripod, and it also shifts the USB-C to the back. The difference is the USB-C now supports external audio devices like digital wired headphones, wired microphones, or wireless microphone receivers, so you're not limited to DJI's wireless microphones. And that can also come in handy if you want to monitor your audio when you're recording. It makes the length of the Pocket 3 much longer as a result, but I'm not really mad at it because you have a firmer grip on the camera. The fact that you can attach and remove this easily means you can have multiples of this to keep your Pocket 3 sufficiently powered for a full day of shooting, especially if you have no access to a power point to charge your Pocket 3. Now, I've already talked about this earlier, but I firmly believe that the wireless microphone is a must-have. I've always harped on the fact that viewers like yourself can forgive bad visuals, but they can never forgive bad audio. I would pay additional just for the wireless microphone itself. And the amazing thing about this one is that you're now able to connect 2 transmitters to the Pocket 3. Right now, maybe if you buy the creator combo, you only get 1, and if budget allows, maybe somewhere down the line you can buy an additional transmitter to connect both so you can record an interview or a conversation. And if it's anything like the current DJI wireless mic, you can be sure that there will be a version that has a charging case so you can keep the mic charged and ready to go. I rely heavily on the wide-angle adapter on the Pocket 2 because you always need a wider field of view when you're vlogging, and I'm happy to report there's one for the Pocket 3 as well, which gives you about 0.75 times magnification or about 18 mm field of view. Like the Pocket 2, it connects magnetically. Obviously, it's not backwards compatible because of the difference in lens sizes. There is also a set of ND filters, which now allows you to keep to a lower shutter speed without your footage being blown out for that cinematic look. In addition, there is a new filter, the Black Mist filter, and if you've seen any of my older videos, you know that I love this type of filters. They smooth out details and improve halation around light sources so your footage looks soft and cinematic. Just like the Black Performace filters or Moment's Cinebloom filters, which I actually have reviewed, link up here, which talks more about it and how it affects your videos. The creator combo also comes with the carrying case, which I believe the basic combo would include. The pouch is designed to hold everything, including all of the handles, tripods, wires, and microphone inside this pouch. There is also a tripod, which, to be honest, I don't really care about. That's one thing that I like more when it comes to the older one. I love the design of the smaller tripod, and I think I'm going to keep using this one as it's much smaller and easier to bring around. So that about covers my first impression of the DJI Pocket 3. Tell me what you love or hate about this version of the Pocket, or what you wish they had improved on. Let me know if there's any other features about the Pocket 3 you would like me to touch on in an in-depth review video about just the Pocket 3. Thank you so much for watching until the end of the video. Remember to like, subscribe, and all the good stuff, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!